In this video, we're going to share with you our top 5 Instagram videos of 2021. Hey everybody, Katie Lance here, founder and CEO of Katie Lance Consulting, the Get Social Smart Academy, and author of the book Get Social Smart. And we are winding down 2021. And what better way to wind down than with a top 5 list of our top 5 most popular videos all about Instagram for 2021. If you follow us over on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, you know we have new videos that come out each and every week. And by the way, if you're watching on YouTube, shameless plug, we would love if you hit the subscribe button and the bell button because we do have new videos that come out each and every week. As we were reviewing our videos for the year, it is clear that Instagram is one of the most popular topics. Instagram is one of the fastest growing social media platforms, and I know so many of you who are in the real estate industry who follow our videos know that Instagram is such a great place because it's an aspirational platform. It's a great place to connect with folks, to really showcase listings, your community, and to really give people a sense of who you are and what you're all about. And at the end of the day, people do business, people we know, like, and trust, and relate to. And that is one of the best parts about Instagram. We also know that Instagram has changed a lot. There are Instagram Reels and stories and carousel posts and everything in between when it comes to Instagram. So this video, I'm going to share with you the top 5 videos of 2021. You're going to see some clips, and then we are going to link to the full videos in the description below. So if you are looking to take your Instagram strategy to the next level in 2022, make sure you check out the description for those full video links. All right, let's get on with the show. You got to tell me who you are, what you're all about, where you work, and what's your why. Now, your bio, you don't have a whole lot of real estate, right? No pun intended. You only have about 150 characters or so. So it's really important that you give people a sense of who you are and what you're all about. I recommend your name ideally should be your name, right? What do people know you for? So make sure you've got your name. If possible, you might have to add in a period or an underscore, or maybe you add the word realtor to the end of your name, but try to keep it consistent with how people know you. There's actually 5 big areas of Instagram. So we've got Instagram stories, and Instagram stories are the small little circles at the very top of your feed. Again, those are prime real estate, no pun intended, but they're prime real estate across the top. Instagram stories are here today and they're gone in 24 hours, which means a lot of folks use those for behind the scenes footage. Then you have your feed. As you're scrolling through Instagram, you're looking at photos and videos. That's your feed. Your feed can either be photos, graphics, or videos up to 1 minute. I like to look at the feed as kind of like your resume. It's like the best of the best. So if you're sharing a picture of a beautiful listing in your feed, the stories is like the behind the scenes, right? It's the story behind the story. Then we have Instagram Reels. This just came out pretty recently. If you're familiar with TikTok, it's very similar to TikTok. As of the recording of this video, Reels are videos up to 30 seconds. They're creative, they're playful, you can add music, they're really fun. I probably wouldn't recommend jumping in right away with Reels when you first start with Instagram. Get some of these basics down, and then you can jump into some of the more creative aspects with Reels. Don't forget to engage with people. This is huge, you guys. It's not enough just to post consistently and get yourself into a routine. That's part of it. But the other part is make sure you engage. So when you engage with people, what I recommend is take 5 or 10 minutes a day, scroll through your feed, pick at least 5 to 10 people that you can interact with, connect with. If you have some additional time, click on a few relevant hashtags to your local brand, your local area, interact with folks local to you, and always make sure when people are commenting on your content on Instagram, don't just like those comments, but comment back. One of the best types of content, especially for a realtor on Instagram, is to do some content highlighting others in the community. And we always see a lot of this around the holidays, but this is like a year-round thing to really think about. In fact, I would encourage you to think about, maybe every Friday you do a featured Friday, or at least once a month. I would encourage you to think about who are the maybe 10 to 12 businesses in your local area that are active on Instagram that you could shine the light on. Perhaps it's someone in real estate. Perhaps it's your
lender, your photographer, your stager. Those are great people, of course, but also outside of real estate. You know, maybe it's your favorite pizza place or your favorite coffee shop or your favorite hair salon. Make a list of those businesses, go on Instagram, see if they're active on Instagram, and then as part of your plan, you might think about creating a post once a week or at least once a month where you are highlighting that local business. Create shareable and savable content. So this is a really important thing when it comes to Instagram. A lot of times what we see on Instagram for real estate is we see agents just posting their listings. So don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with posting a beautiful new listing you have or your open house or your virtual open house, but that's typically not a piece of content that someone's going to save or share. So what we want to think about are what are the different types of content in addition to listings that we could share and that are savable. So it might be things like educational content. We're seeing carousel posts be very effective right now. A carousel post is when you post a number of pictures or a number of Instagram posts all in a row within your feed. People can swipe through. So maybe you're creating some content about the 3 biggest mistakes you see every first-time home buyer make, or the 5 ways you're keeping your clients safe during COVID. If you can create a little bit of educational content with a call to action at the end for people to save it, that's actually a trigger to Instagram that your content should be seen by more and more people.
So what did you think? Which video was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And also, I would love to connect with you over on Instagram. So drop your Instagram handle in the comments below. Would love to connect with you over on Instagram. Give me a follow. I'm at Katie Lance over on Instagram. By the way, if you're watching this and you're looking for some additional Instagram training, we would love for you to check out our free Insta Guide. Go to katielance.com/Insta Guide for lots of tips, tools, and strategies to help you take your Instagram to the next level. Cheers to you, and we'll see you in the new year.